Opponent wants to play free game. Nope. No, I don't play free games on servers. It's already difficult enough online in random games to take the game seriously. Um, Speaking for my opponents, I have no troubles taking a game serious, especially a longer one. Um, so I'm taking more for talking more about the opponent there. So I don't want to give the opponent an additional incentive to not take the game serious and, I don't know, play super fast or just escape or let their time run down or whatever. Like, wait, no. What is happening? Okay. Huh? Okay, something is weird. Tomato, I guess. Okay. Already slightly late. Not the ideal time to find a game. But oh well. Also, you might have noticed that I switched accounts. Just because on my main account I just kept losing, and it seemed a little cursed. So even if it's just a mental change. Interesting. Hey, Control Alt Shift. Oh, will he accept my proposition? No, okay. Oh. While I wait for an opponent, I try to calm down, stay calm. On the one hand, it's nice that now at 8 done, you can also have these auto matches with the set times, so you could find the game quicker there. On the other hand, if I want to have longer time settings, that actually makes it harder. So it's a double-edged sword for my current time management purposes. Oh no, 1 minute and something. I'm not going to ask him to. Hello, Kura. 9-7. Okay, fine.
Start to play.
Just making sure that everything is captured correctly on the, yes, on stream. We haven't reached move 10 or 11 yet, so the game has not officially started yet. Okay. Today I feel like doing this one. I did a lot of Dragon Enclosure recently, so let's do this one today. So I don't forget about it. Okay, this high one I will pincer probably. High one I will pincer more often, even though it technically can lead to the same complicated low pincer variations. But if the opponent approaches high, it's already less likely that they will choose those kind of variations. Because they would already have to expect this pincer and then go back to the low pincer one anyway. So if they wanted those kind of complicated variations, they would do it immediately, is my thinking. Okay, my opponent is for once taking their time. Okay. So we go back to that anyway. I'm always hoping for the opponent to touch at Q17 because then we get into variations that, well, there's still some complicated variations there, but anyway. Oh, betting game. Rowan is playing. Yeah, I like these 5-3 openings with a wide enclosure, with a weird enclosure like this. So it makes it a little bit more. It's not like it loses like half a point maybe, but more often than not I gain that and more, or at least some time, because the opponent doesn't know how to handle it. I mean, for example, against Cornell in Warsaw, I got a good position with it. So even that kind of caliber of player can then mess up and be a couple of points behind. Or I even got tricked Songjin a little bit with that, so like an 8-dan, a European 8-dan, if you're not familiar with him. Okay. He can already still play P13, that is still an option. Very weird change of pace though. Having an opponent on Fox who actually, like, usually my opponents on Fox have spent this much time at maybe move 100. Like you have moved 100, I'm looking at my goal for my time management. I'm thinking, oh, okay, nah, I spent 15 minutes, it's fine. Mm, and they have only spent like 3 minutes. Hmm. That's exactly the variation that I don't want to see. This one is so complicated that even my AI just can't seem to decide what's the best way to handle it. So yeah, I'm not super eager. So I'm not super eager to play this one. But oh well. I know this one is better slightly. But I don't know. I just don't like those variations. Yeah. Okay, I need to calm down and slow down a little bit because this is one of the rare Pincer Joseki variations that I can't just blitz out until like move 30. N13 is a little bit inferior compared to, yeah. This one you can immediately play here now and then jump. You can also just jump. Can also receive some fox coins here. Um, it's exactly the variation that I don't know and don't like and everything and mm. Thought I was safe from it because it was a high pincer, but okay. I'm out of prep now. Play R18, and they then block. He turns. Oh, he jumps even. Yeah. This leads into some weird kind of Sekiko kind of shape that is a bit favorable for white. And down. Then white can jump here. And I think this is also why this one is not the best and M15 is the best, because of more pressure on the two outside stones. But like I said, like these variations, I really don't like. I don't enjoy those, because compared to a lot of the other pincer variations, the other pincer variations, there is often like a 1-2 tricks where the opponent can fall into it, and after that it's just an equal um, finished position. But these fights specifically where the opponent jumps out like this, those can just go on for ages, and both can mess up for ages. So I enjoy the first option. I don't enjoy this one. That's why, like, these variations are the reason why I stopped playing this pincer so much. uh, because I either would have to study these variations for like hours on end, and even then I'm not sure, because like I said, my AI at least can't handle them so well. Even after like 100,000 playouts, it still seems to not be sure and just change its mind a few moves later what it's good or not. So I don't trust even my AI there on studying those. And I don't know good material to do this. That one is though not the move. I don't think Q17 is usually the move here. I mean, I need to cut here, pretty sure. Nothing else makes even slightly sense. Mhm. Wait, but then if I play, I think that wasn't great by my opponent, right? Because now I'm alive on the bottom side. He still has to pl play R14 on because if he plays from the outside, I can play here. He only has 3 liberties. He has 3 liberties. He can play S18 though. Okay, but I mean, the other thing though, I just descend here, I believe, right? So he doesn't get some weird co-shape there. And then if he tries to play from the outside with R11, I turn, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. If he turns instead and I still block, I can still throw in an Atari, so I descend here so he doesn't get some weird co-shape. And then he has to play from this direction. And then I jump here. Obviously now. If I don't jump and now play something like S15, it's not necessary because he's not alive locally anyway. So let's help my own group instead this way. Should be the best. Like I said, I really enjoy these kind of pincer variations where only my opponent can mess up. Oh man, what is this game? Hey, I was about to respond. I was about to write an email. I saw that Jutze also said he has interest. Do I even have a chance there? Responding at the moment. Yeah, I mean, White is not alive. White can play that one, yeah. Okay, so it feels like I can't well, actually, I could in theory play M18 here. What I don't like about that is that he went wedges. I play Atari from 019. He plays Atari. I have to capture. I only have one eye on the bottom side. What I do like about that is that he also has quite a few liberty issues. So time management is completely out of the window now because this position is already super complicated and we need to spend time now. This goes under the category after attachment during close combat fights. And since this is like almost like a deciding fight already, I need to spend my time here. And since my opponent also spent some time, anyway, I extend wedge got Atari. Yeah, I don't think I like that. I think I just Well, Fox opponents might not give up, so I'm thinking to just play 018. 018 rather than well, I could also play 017, but 017 then White gets more outside for 3 moves. I take away a liberty, but White will Tiger Mouth anyway, I feel like. So if I play here and he harness, first of all, I could also then clamp if I or peep even, maybe peep. Yeah, I could peep. And then I can live by capturing here, which also weakens this group further in case I ever need to enter like a capturing race here. But yeah, not sure about this decision, but that is my reasoning at least. And I think peep, if he harnesses peep, is better. I can't cut because A, the ladder is working for White. Now that I didn't take away the liberty. And B, it would not be great because my bottom group is already alive, so cutting there, meh. Yeah. And the second thing is that it might weaken my group here. That being said, okay, I peep here. I expect a connection. Then the question is, do I descend here also? If I descend, if I descend, if I descend, he might first play Q19 and then Hane. If he plays Q19 and then Hane, not sure about that. Then Hane. It's a little bit iffy on the outside. I can play this one, or I could capture here. This one has the advantage that it does hurt the outside stones more. I think that's more valuable. Then my whole idea of playing here, I don't know. He harness, and if he harness, I can play, let's say, descent one, connect, and then play M15. But I don't like that this potentially gives him like M14 options, so. Most important part is still that I don't make my two groups here completely weak. And with N19 I still, well, I actually threaten to play something on the outside here, where now if black were to jump here, I can actually threaten to connect under. Okay, so white does this. That does help. Okay, but he can still play here. What? I was thinking that maybe he can. Interesting. But this way, I think that. I mean, maybe it wasn't a mistake, but it just feels like this way. It's. Before there might have been some weird co-argy with S15, now there is certainly no co-argy with that. Okay, so he defends that group, but that group is not the important one. The important one is this, because it's between my two weak groups. This group is not weak, so this group is not that important, so it's more important to put pressure on this, which I will do by strengthening my group here first. Like, this one seems really, really nice to get. Or I don't think I can straight up capture these stones because of my R10 weakness. I could of course also play from the center with N11. Let's see. I play that and then he turns and pushes a couple of times from behind. Then I'd rather take the points while strengthening my group, and my middle group shouldn't be in any big danger. So I'm strengthening my group here while I'm also securing some white right side. Of course, there's still a peep here, so it's not secure, and also the corner is of course still very open. But if I play a move like even just defend my corner with a boring move like P4, then probably the right side is completely, this whole top right quadrant is for me. Now white likely will, if white jumps out like this, do I want to extend here and give him this one? Let's say I play here and white does play the bump, which doesn't, anything else doesn't make much sense. I jump. If I jump, He could try n14. If I play the Atari and white plays there, white can Atari and Atari. I'm not a... So maybe then I just extend and I don't jump. But is the another question is, do I even want that exchange? It is a shape move, but it also weakens my center group. If I just were to jump and white plays a tiger moth there, I guess the tiger moth I still want to respond to though, so yeah, let's do that. Another question is, yeah, I think I extend here and then let's say white could jump here. I jump. No, if white jumps, I should still be able to just play a knight's move here, which threatens k something. Yeah, not sure about these exchanges. Those might be not ideal. But of course now my group here is is a lot stronger. So. Oh, he does play this direction. Okay, interesting. He doesn't really have, like, he can press me down, no, but I think I could honey, but I don't like that, so I think I'm just going to jump on, or do I? Maybe I play the knight's move here now. Because threatening k, if he jumps and then jumps there and then cuts there. Or I play this, can still descend. Let's focus more on the strength of my own group here. He can't play something like a wedge here because I can just play from this direction and then this cut is not a cut, so. He might attach here. If I just extend, and then he peeps here, and then plays some knight move here. Oh, man, my opponent really doesn't want to play something super forcing. I think I just defend with this shape here, just, or even more. No, that. Yeah, just defend shape and territory here. So now we are left with 3 groups on the outside. Each of those is not really that weak, but especially my group here is not weak because as long as I have enough liberties and this is just dead. That being said, white has s15 as a forcing move. I would have to play s17. and then I would have to spend like one. It's also a coast, so I really don't want to get into a capturing race here. That being said, do I want if I play this and white just jumps or extends? I don't think I like this, so just jump. My top right corner is not completely mine yet, I don't think. But I would say this whole right side should be mine as long as I don't die in the center, of course. So currently I have something like 40, a bit more than 40 points on this whole right side. Another potential 20 points in the corner, so yeah, something like 40 to 60 points. And white doesn't really have any points yet. Yeah, white defense there. I was wondering if I could attack this group a bit more strongly, but then again, there still is L18 and some RG against this bottom side. I can still kind of attack it. Mm. Now is I11. I11 is not a center move. But it's also annoying if white gets it. I play there and then white plays the peep and cut, which you know is a fox way. I could also just play, I mean it's a slow move, but I could just play h12 or this diagonal. But or what I can do is I can jump here and either threaten to jump in this direction or jump in this direction. Yeah, I know, I'm very well aware that G13 is not the best move. AI won't like it, but it's probably maybe like a -1.5 point move. And I'm just setting up a game where my group is comfortable and I have the next chance to push white around. Because point-wise, I'm almost good. So I don't need to spend more point. Like I could invade the top right, top left corner. I could invade this. I could just invade and take away the points. But the advantage of playing it this way is that I don't give my opponent the chance to severely attack this group. Unless white wants to really go ham and like wedge and stuff like that. Oh, my opponent is offline. Is it going to be a micro offline for like a few seconds, or is it going to be a real disconnection for like a minute, or is it going to be, oh, I can't win this game, let's just run the timeout and hope my opponent just doesn't come back and loses on time. That being said, we are at move 60. Oh no, he's back online, okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I was prepared for this. No, I did not think he would. Oh, interesting. He exchanges this and then plays this. I really do hope my opponent is not didn't just activate AI. Hmm. So now I jump down. So that was the point of this jump, that I either get to jump towards the middle group or towards this bottom side where I both harassed this group a little bit, not much to be fair, but a little bit, and I also harassed the corner a little bit, and I destroy the bottom potential points. But I think my opponent played, like, I would have preferred to attack the middle, let's put it this way, because the bottom left corner was still invadable, so it's not like white could just close off the bottom side completely with one more move. Oh, wow, okay. Huh. Interesting, interesting. The cut here seems like the move, because there's some counter here and some counter here. But let's see. I think if he extends, hang on. Very strange game. Okay, no, okay, here, so he cuts. Okay, so he does extend this way. Hmm. If I block and he Atari's here and then tries to escape here, I can Atari and Atari. Then I'm stronger here. I can turn. And then white would have to defend if you Atari and you Hane. I'm a little bit. Hmm. I could play from this direction, but then white can peep here. If white peeps there. Tricky all this. Hello, Ratman Warrior. Just I-14. Yeah, I don't think. I don't know if a group on bottom dries that easily, but. Yeah. think I need to descend here. I can't just let him have this, right? I'm strong in the center anyway. But now if he escapes. Do I squeeze? I think I squeeze, right? If I extend, my center has some weaknesses. That being said, I could even give white the whole bottom side, because that's not like 30 points at most, and a bunch of RG. And I would still have more on the right side. Okay, white has of course Komi. Why is my opponent pausing now? Like, what other choice does he have? Yeah, I think now I turn here. If he just plays an Atari on the outside, I could even squeeze more. I should have more than enough liberties here now to win the capturing race, even if there is some coal, right? And white still has to worry about this whole thing. So right now, I turn here. White's shape is amazing, not? Actually, even if he Ataris, I could connect, maybe. And then if he doesn't react, I can Atari and Atari and Atari and go down. Even if white took away a liberty here, I could just do that and then sacrifice this and take the whole corner. And is K2? K2? Do you mean K18? I mean, oh, whoa. Oh, cut there. Huh? What do you mean, no? Cut there, even. Whoa, okay. Wow. I did not expect the cut, but I guess it makes some sense. Let's take a second to assume that I still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have like 9, 10 liberties on the outside, and white on the right side has 1. Oh no, I can keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 7 with the game, with the core. Oh, please don't say something like this. It's before move 80. Bioyomi hasn't hit yet. You don't know how bad I'm at Bioyomi. You don't know how resilient Fox players are. So saying something like this is not appreciated. There's still a lot of ways how black can lose this game. Trust me. I think J18 now though makes some sense. He cannot really surround me easily here, and I have a lot of liberties, so he can capture this stone then, but I can still peep here, I can still play here. I don't need to kill white. If I take away this corner, I am wondering about this one, the extension here. Then white will extend, I can extend again. Huh. I think that actually makes also quite some sense. That would be the less risky variation. Unless white, then windmills. K17 when white might counter immediately like J17, so I don't know about that one. Hmm. Okay, this, and then white extends. Uh-huh. Let's see. This one, so I also get this peep here. White can now still live with this group pretty easily, so do I? Hmm. If I play this Atari here, well, I could play here actually, and if white blocks, then I could play this Atari. No. What's the best way here? Maybe I just slide here. He could play here and then cross cut. Then I can let him live here, but live here easily. I could also extend. You could play here and then extend, then play here. Oh, that's a problem actually. He could extend. Hmm. Uh-huh. I don't know. I could play this, just jump here. The problem is that if he descends, I play this. I can play the Atari and play this. This, Hane, this, connect, push in Hane. Oh, it's so difficult. What do I do with this? This, cut, extend. Hmm.
Yoyomi now starts.
Yes, I can then, after this and this, can play here,
9,
here, and
8,
here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think I can live if I didn't miscalculate this. I can still peep here. Wait, what did I calculate there? If I slide, I do have the outside liberties. I completely forgot about the outside liberties. Okay. I'm being a slightly silly goose here.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay, he captures like this. Um,
9, 8, 7, 6.
and the good thing also is that if he tries to live here, I could also trade and just kill this instead and let him live in Gote at some point. Should I Hane here or what should I do with this? Yeah, I think I Hane here now. I can still play here.
9,
Or
8,
should I just play
7,
here?
6, 5,
Hmm.
4, 3.
Uh-huh.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Yeah, and then we're going to this variation where now I'm thinking about just playing here. Was Canadian now? No, no, no.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 Yoyomis left.
I have a lot of outside liberties.
9, 8, 7, 6.
And he still has to live with this group.
Nine, 8.
Is that a what had I? Hinne, 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 hinne. Ah. Yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Did I mess this up? Push here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I still have, okay, this, and this is Atari. So 1, no,
9,
by he you mean me?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hmm. Yeah, and this is why you never. Ay, 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 ay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last Byoyomi.
Yeah, white can never lose this game. Whoa.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, black had not won. Why do you not understand that point? Unless the opponent resigns, you don't win. Is that such a hard concept to understand? Jesus fucking Christ. Why are you so fucking dense? Unfreaking believable.
9, 8.
That was indeed also quite big.
9, 8, 7.
I want to turn like this.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not sure. Yeah, that's why I earlier thought about fighting in the center instead, because I really exactly wanted to prevent some stuff like this, and why I counted the liberties here, but I really misjudged how many liberties white can get here inside. That's what did me in here, unfortunately. Quite sad.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, maybe point-wise it's about equal, but white of course has all the influence in the world. I don't even have that many co-threads, to be honest.
9, 8,
Sag. Was such a weird game coming from this variation that I didn't like to a very amazing result. Ah. How did this go so wrong?
nine, 8,
I had so many games this year so far where I had a basically winning position and I didn't convert it, so, or not a winning position but a really good position at the very least. So yeah, that's a little bit infuriating that I just can't seem to convert my wins.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Probably not. I
Yoyomi
mean,
now starts.
question depends, right? I mean, I guess you can ask it, but if it's influencing the game, I might not give an answer. So
9,
yeah, that was to be expected. Yeah, unfortunately, that white is just super strong now everywhere. So I don't really know where I can catch up in this game. This is just such a clean kill. Like it was, I mean, it wasn't as clean as a kill, obviously, before, but now it's a clean
8,
kill. So
7,
it's
6,
now very
5.
hard to. To find some measure where I can come back. Especially if he just takes away my corner this easily. Yeah. Really not good way to prevent this connection.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, okay.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
There really is no way to come back. I need to resign in a few moves. Because now white has more than enough territory and doesn't even need to fight this, honestly. My
9,
results currently are
8,
really cursed. I
7.
just can't seem to win a game. It's really, really annoying. No matter how good my position, no matter what I did, no matter how well I played, it just seems like there's no good way for me to currently win my games. And of course, in this game, I couldn't even do my time management because the game was so weird from the start.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
The ladder is just working, so yeah, okay, let's remove. Let's not do any more of this. I so many losses on Fox 8, and I think I've lost like 8 games in a row now. But that was probably the most unnecessary loss ever. I mean, I don't even need to review this game before looking at it with AI much because it's pretty clear where I messed up, so. Yeah, it's Eitan, but come on, I mean, you know how much I've been maybe 50-50 on Eitan, and now and I have the games. I have the positions to win more than enough. It's not if I was crushed every game, that would be different, but it's not like that. It's like I'm leading the first half in almost every game, and I lose every game. So extend it out. Yeah, here, okay, this one was apparently better. I just didn't like that there might be something here with the outside, and I don't trust AI here. So. Anyway, this was fine. Yeah, this Atari was weird. This move, so like the first 45 minute moves, my opponent played so horribly. So okay, I could have jumped, but this was fine. Oh, yeah, okay, this jump. Yeah, see, I said that this was would lose about 1.5 points, and that it did. Counter PP immediately. I was wondering if I could do something with this. If he just blocks, now I can block from this direction. And now just capture everything here like that. Actually, I cannot. He can now. And yeah, this is so murky. Like, anyway. This was fine. Oh, I was wondering about playing this one. But, And then just trade here. Yeah, that makes sense. Just play this trade. And then it's just a very, very clear win for me already because now I can also play this Atari and then just I captured everything here and he's still weak here. That would have been the better way. This one was a mistake. Yeah, then I completely miscalculated this. Yeah, and this one was just I was still worried about this group, but I should have been worried about this group more because this group on the bottom side I can still sacrifice if I force my opponent to take it out, especially like this. But there was no reason to do this, and especially, yeah, these two moves. I don't know what I was thinking here. I wasn't thinking. I was just all this was so weird. Yeah, and then I could have cut first. And here I just really needed to recognize that this just doesn't work. By one liberty, but it doesn't work. So I was already having a bad feeling here. But yeah, cutting here now makes a lot of sense, and then just escaping here. Just escape here. Maybe. Yeah, not Atari. Then let white live in Gote. And then just escape. My group on the bottom side now is already live thanks to this RG here. And this Atari here. And even some RG here possibly, so there was no reason to. I was way too worried for my bottom side group and not worried about not enough about my center group, and then yeah, here I just lose by one liberty, so all of a sudden it's white plus 22 and there's nothing I can. Now it's, before it wasn't a one game per se for black, but here there really doesn't seem to be much that black can do after now being completely dead. Like now it's, at least for white, it's a lot harder to mess this up now than it was for black. And the rest of the game we really don't need to review. So yeah, these moves on the left side. I don't know, was I distracted by chat here on the bottom left? When did this happen? Because I feel like I played these moves a little bit distracted. Because I played this move and immediately these two, this one I thought, oh wait, the opponent doesn't need to answer, and then the opponent didn't answer here, and I thought, oh, this should be fine. And then I played here again. So yeah, these two moves I really didn't think at even. I assumed my opponent would respond for no reason at all. So these two were just super dumb mistakes. Like not even close to being anything related to the real game. Like I don't know. Let's see, what was I doing during these moves? But the advantage of playing it this way easily is
4, 3, 2.
yeah, my opponent played the next move really quickly. I didn't expect an unexpected move. And then unfortunately, yeah, I was already Yomi. That's one more reason, by the way, why I stream, because then I can view back what I was actually doing or thinking during that
9,
time.
8, 7, 6.
Yeah, the don't matter what black does already happened. And the good thing also is that if he tries to live here, I could also trade and just kill this instead. Yeah, so my opponent played unexpected moves 2 times in a row, and I should I Hane here, or what should I do with this? Yeah, I was still thinking about how should I can still play here, proceed locally, and
9, 8,
didn't think too much
7,
about my
6,
center group.
5, 4, 3.
So while externally at this point I seem calm, I'm already distracted by this whole, oh, this is unlosable for black ordeal. Then my opponent played 2 unexpected moves. I played without thinking much about the center, just following up with the bottom side. And then insisted on that I can kill him, and that killed me, so I already got into this mindset of now I'm not, I was already not calm trying to explain that you can still lose these games, which obviously you can, as you could just see. Yeah, this loss really was so unnecessary. It was such a good way. I mean, the early game was so good for me. The early game was so good for me. There was really, basically it was too good for me. I felt too safe, maybe even though I was adamant on that it's not safe, but you can't help but think that, yeah, I can really do anything. Uh, yeah, and here I completely, I calculated this and this, and that if white cuts here, that now I'm in a liberty shortage here, but I have the 2 outside liberties still. For some reason I completely forgot that, so I can slide here. I spent all that time calculating and I completely missed that I have liberties outside. It's like, doy. White does this, then I just escape in the center. I really want to play another game, but I also feel like after this horrible of a loss, I'm not in the right mindset. So I think I'd rather try again tomorrow. Just because Thursday I'm going to stream most likely, and Wednesday I wasn't sure yet, but then I probably just will add another stream tomorrow instead of trying too hard today to rectify this loss, which just leads into frustration and more losses. So yeah, I can feel it that I'm, even though I might seem like I'm calm on the outside, I'm really on the inside, my heart is pounding. I can feel like a lump of frustration right about my heart. So yeah, that's not ideal to. And in a tournament you don't have a choice. You have to play the next game, but usually in a tournament you also know that you are locked in, that you will play another game no matter what. Here I was never saying that I will play another game. Yeah, so I will try to forget this loss and try to forget that I had the prime opportunity to win a game for the 22nd thousandth time in my life. It won't be the last time. It wasn't the first time. It won't be the last time. So, um, what to leave it on the positive note? I'm in a tournament. I wouldn't be in trouble, but I also would already have the mindset that I have to play a new game after that. So it wouldn't be ideal, but I think it's different right now. In a tournament, I would play the next game because I know I would have to. Right now, I would play a game because I feel like I want to do it better, not because there's another game scheduled. So that's the difference, in my opinion. I would say I would now play another game because I'm frustrated, not despite of being frustrated, if that makes sense. Mm, not despite, of course. Right. But the positive note, besides, I would say up to I want to say up to this point, up to move 57, when I also mentioned it. Of course, I spent a lot more time than I meant to, but I also think that up to this point, my time management was fine because I did say, okay, it's a close combat fight, it's a fight. I want to slow down in those cases, and not just say, oh, I have my goals, I will try to achieve them no matter what. So also my opponent played slower, so that factored in a little bit too, that I'm not like hopelessly behind in time. But and after that, though, I would say after white attached here, here's where my time management was really bad after that. So I spent, in my opinion, way too much time on these details here when either I need to simplify immediately and not play this kind of fight, or just play this and say, yeah, I don't need to necessarily. I mean, at this point here, I could also imagine just playing here. It might be like a 5-10 point mistake, whatever. Okay, 9-point mistake. But it's still black plus 15. And now there is no good way for white to counter this group much. So it's, yeah, after this one it's black plus 16, which you should be usually still a very comfortable position in that case. But I accepted this fight here, and then it went a little bit crazy, and then I spent way too much time on this move too. So then I think I was already in Bayomi, yeah, and then I went crazy with all of the factors that I mentioned before. But up to this point, up to this attachment, I would say I'm happy with my time management relative to how complicated the game was. So that's the positive takeaway from this game. So to leave you on a more positive note than last time. And I'll be back tomorrow.